Hey there and welcome to a new video. If you're like us and love cartoons, you'll definitely enjoy this conspiracy theories about one of the most loved cartoons, SpongeBob SquarePants. But before we begin, we wanted to take a moment and ask you to subscribe to our channel and like and share this video as a gesture of goodwill. Make sure to comment your thoughts down below, and the best 5 comments will receive a well-deserved hearted comment and a chocolate cookie. SpongeBob is a tampon and Patrick is a butthole. First of all, SpongeBob lives in Bikini Bottom, where it's constantly wet. He's a sponge with super absorbency, quality that's often advertised on tampon boxes. His best friend is a starfish, slang for butthole, who loves chocolate and smells bad when he thinks. Bikini Bottom is the result of nuclear testing. One of the most frequently mentioned SpongeBob fan theories states that Bikini Bottom resides under Bikini Atoll, a coral reef in the Marshall Islands, where the United States did a fair share of nuclear testing in the 40s and 50s. Supposedly, Nickelodeon acknowledged the connection at some point, but no mention of Bikini Atoll appears on their website any longer. SpongeBob is about pre-World War II Germany. Another disturbing fan theory puts SpongeBob in pre-World War II Germany, before the rise of Hitler and the Nazis. In this scenario, Squidward represents Hitler fed up with Germany's inferiority complex after World War I. Squidward's dream in the SquidWWII episode is to live among his kind, where sponges and starfish are not welcome. SpongeBob represents the Jews and Patrick represents the average German citizen who has become complacent and resigned to their own fate. SpongeBob and his friends are all on drugs. SpongeBob, always bouncing off the walls, has a crazy imagination, loves blowing bubbles and catching jellyfish. He's clearly on some kind of hallucinogenic all the time, like shrooms or acid. Squidward, on the other hand, must be into heroin or another downer. He's super moody, avoids eye contact and would rather play music than deal with people. Mr. Krabs is a cannibal. What if Krabby Patties were made from actual crabs? Think about it. The only other crab we ever see on that show are Mr. Krabs and his mother, with the occasional out-of-town crab. So where are the rest of them? In the patties. One Twitter user pointed out that every menu item has the key ingredient in the name. That makes Mr. Krabs a cannibal. The photo in Patrick's secret box was taken at the party from Donut of Shame. It's theorized that 2 separate episodes, the Donut of Shame and the Secret Box, are connected. In the first episode, Patrick awakens in SpongeBob's kitchen after having passed out on the ceiling, where the two had clearly been partying the night before. Needless to say, most people wouldn't want evidence of themselves in such a state. However, it's very possible that Patrick had exactly that in his secret box. SpongeBob spends almost the entire Secret Box episode trying to find out what Patrick keeps in there, only to get fooled into thinking it's just a piece of string. But once Patrick is alone again, he pulls the string to reveal a secret compartment where he's kept an embarrassing photo of SpongeBob from a party. Other than to laugh at how ridiculously drunk SpongeBob must have been, why would Patrick keep a photo like that unless he intended to use it as a blackmail in the future? SpongeBob is dead or an amnesiac after season 3. In order to explain SpongeBob's personality change, starting in the 4th season, fans proposed that SpongeBob actually died for real in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie after he and Patrick dried up from being out of water for too long. Since sponges are asexual, SpongeBob could have made a new SpongeBob, which would explain why he was so ridiculously dumb from season 4 onward. He was basically a child all over again. Each main character has a different mental illness. There are those who claim that many of the SpongeBob SquarePants characters have a mental illness. SpongeBob has a neurotic or anxiety disorder, Patrick is bipolar, Squidward is a narcissist, Plankton is a sociopath, and Mr. Krabs is a covetous psychopath. SpongeBob is gay and a threat to children in Ukraine. While most of these ridiculous fun theories are all in good fun, there's one that stands out as particularly disturbing. In Ukraine, a religiously affiliated organization called the National Commission for the Defense of Morals deemed SpongeBob as a threat to children. Basically, a supposed psychologist believed the content in the cartoon would turn kids into criminals and perverts because it promotes homosexuality. Krabby Patties are made from the myth of Pearl's mother, and she's next. Fans love theorizing what's really in Mr. Krabs' Krabby Patties, but this is one of the darkest SpongeBob fan theories we've ever come across. On Reddit, a theory emerged hypothesizing who Pearl's mother was and what's in the Krusty Krab's most popular menu item. According to this dark slice of internet, Mr. Krabs must have come across a dying whale and adopted its daughter as his own. According to that sick Redditor, once his daughter is fully grown, she's going to go off to college, when in actuality, she's going to be butchered, cooked and served up by mentally disabled Sponge and the dressed squid. Heartwarming, isn't it? Do you know of any more dark fan theories surrounding SpongeBob SquarePants? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.